I'm breathing, bro. And now, up next is these things. Simply put it in. And if you want to take it out, there's a small button here. This, and then you just mag dump it, man. Hey guys, this is me Ben from the Ben Cozy YouTube channel, and today, or in this video, I have another toy gun to review, and this one is a machine gun. This is the M1917 Browning, made by Americans, and this is made by Lehui Toys, which is a Chinese company, which says on the back and on the front, as you've seen, 8+, and as you saw on the front, soft bullet launcher, which I'm gonna point out right here. Yeah, right here, soft bullet launcher, and now we're gonna open it. Alright, so this is everything that we have from the box. First, the easiest one to explain is the tripod or bipod. So yeah, here it is. Of course, and we also have these two pieces for the bipod, which once we do this maximum, so it's maximum width, and also since this is for the gun, of course it's gonna have suction cups. So if you want to put this on top of your car that has maybe a sunroof, yes, and the design of the car is like a truck, maybe you're going to a Nerf war. A cool way to show your opponents on what you have and what you're bringing is to just put this gun, assemble it, and just put it here and put it on top of your car. This is also movable, by the way. Just to move the gun, of course. And we also have these things to assemble. This one is to put here. And then this one, this part, the longest part, is for it to connect here and then be put here. See all this? So it would be stable and wouldn't accidentally break or just absolutely flip. So while you're using it, it doesn't just do that and fall off the car, maybe might do something to the gun, or maybe you during a Nerf war. And now up next is these things. This is what you call a belt for the gun. You don't just wrap it around the gun like a belt, no. But it is called a belt-fed gun, so technically I'm just gonna call this the ammo belt. And it also has holes on it, so you can put your darts in, which are right here. I don't know how much there are in total, but yeah. And this also has a connection. It can also connect to this one, which is basically the ammo box, where you can place all of this stuff, leave some outside for you to put onto the gun, and then there you go. Fully working ammo box. Or if you want to go a bit more cool looking, you can just take this out and just put it in the gun with no ammo box. And you can also do this. Yeah, you know, in those movies they just do this. We talked everything about the gun. And we've already talked about some stuff that are important to the gun, but aren't specifically to the gun. This can be onto any type of gun you want. This can be used for a sniper, different gun, you know. So now mainly about the M1917 Browning, actually. And if you want to assemble both of these parts, both of these, yes, you have to find a button. Hold on. No, this one's for the smoke. Here on the back, you have to press this button to let go of the small piece inside for you to put in and assemble this. I'm gonna try first because I took kind of long for me to put this in. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna put that there. Press the button, and then there you go. It's in. And now the body of the gun is finished. And if you were thinking, but you didn't put down the tripod, you don't need the tripod to fully finish this. And some stuff about the gun is this scope. Just like any other scope from the AK, Kar 98, you can actually press these two buttons on the side here, one here, and another one here. Press it, and you can adjust the scope, the iron sight. You can adjust it for anti-aircraft. That's why we have this scope, which is for anti-aircraft, of course. And then we can also make this lower for normal enemies like people. Technically, aircrafts have people in them, but still, if you do this, mainly used for land targets, not for sky targets like helicopters and planes, specifically fighter jets. And we also have the battery cartridge over here. And then you have to pull this to open it up, then put in the battery. And since there is a charger, but usually these kind of toys already have the battery fully powered and fully charged for play, we're just gonna immediately put this in. And this is like any other toy gun for us to, you know, put in. It's just like any other battery, and that's it. So simple, man. Then next, put the wire inside and put the battery inside with it. Just put the battery inside first. Yeah, right. Then put the wire. And then do that. Hold on. There you go. We assemble the gun, and of course, I don't know what this is. Everything in the manual is Mandarin. All I can do is to just look at the pictures and hope that my tiny brain can compute what I'm supposed to do. Anyways, so we also have these fire selectors here. So on this edge, this one means manual, but I highly don't recommend manual because I watched a person who reviewed the same gun say that it puts pressure on one of the important parts of the gun. So I'm not going to use that very often. Of course, we do this single. Then here's fully automatic. Not the fastest fire rate, but still okay for a Nerf war. And this is also quite heavy, even though this is made of plastic. And the plastic feels kind of thin at the same time. And this also kind of has a shaking effect when you shoot it. It's kind of shaky a bit because the battery is OP or overpowered. That's a short term for people who don't know the meaning. And if you want to put this on, very simple, very easy. No need that big brain. Basically, we only have one screw which you need to unscrew. This, yes, you don't need a screwdriver, you just can use your hands. Then put this on top, pick a teeny rail, sorry. It's right under here, right under this belt part where you're supposed to put your ammo. Yes, over here. Now we need to not make it fall, okay. Now we just need the perfect, oh god, I can't do this upside down actually. Okay. If I do this, yeah, like that, then you need to screw it on. You don't need a screwdriver once again. Screw it on with your hands. And then, if I'm correct, do that, widen this apart, and you fully assembled your gun. Tall? Yes. Fun? Of course. You can also point this upwards and point it downwards. So if you're maybe playing a zombie survival kind of Nerf war type of thing, you can just put this on a truck and aim it downward so it'd be actually effective. Like, I'm also gonna put on, this doesn't fit very much, right? This fits. No, it does not, but basically, all right, I'm just gonna put this like this, the other way around. All right, get this thing. And if you want to assemble the ammo box, simply put it in. And if you want to take it out, there is a small button here from the ammo box itself. And then you just need to push it, of course, push it out, take it out. And since I'm going to use it, I'm going to put it in. And this you just put this in, this part, and then you just push it in. There you go. Now it's loaded in, fully assembled with the shells. And now we're gonna look at it in action. And now we're gonna assemble this tiny piece on these two parts of the bipod here. I'm gonna put two of these here, which we're also gonna have these things, which are gonna help us hang both of these, you know, pieces together. Right, snap on. Next, the bigger part, which we're gonna first put this big part in to this little place for the big part. Snap it in. Hold on. There you go, it's in. You didn't need to snap it in. And then take this part, same thing, snap it in. Now it's fully locked and loaded. And this wouldn't just, you know, that'll just bounce. Oh, that's a bit funny. Oh yeah, not too bad. That's a pretty cool spring. Wait, this is confusing, man. It's all in Mandarin. But luckily I know where to place this. Hopefully you can actually take this anti-aircraft scope out. It's absolutely, it's just ugly, man. It doesn't, I mean, like it is for the gun, yes, but it's just not really the best looking. All right, I'm gonna try and aim with it first. Hold up. It's not really the most effective thing unless your Nerf war has drones that has Nerf guns installed on the drones, then that would still be useful. I'm considering that y'all are still children without drones on with Nerf guns. So this is useless unless you want to make it look cool, but it's basically useless. And of course, stock, but we don't get a stock. We can buy a stock though. I think you can use the stock from the SAW M249, which was made from Lehui too. Put this belt, ammo, whatever you want to call it, inside. And also, don't forget that you need the arrows pointing upwards like this, pointing upwards. And then after you can see that it's pointing upwards, make it flat like this, like a 2D, you know, like Super Mario 2D, the first version of Super Mario, and just put it in. And then, with enough force, you can push it in, and it's gonna be locked in place. Now I'm being careful. Okay, it's in. All right, I'm gonna try out single mode now. I haven't tried it out yet. Now we try it out. And of course, if you'd be realistic and play it out like an actual gun from World War I or World War II, you'd need your buddy to hold this, and then you'd just mag dump it, man. That's cool. There's two ways you can hold this toy gun realistically. Number one or two. Number two, just hold the belt like this. Or if you want to be a very, very smart looking guy, you can just use that, put it here. I'm gonna just give you an example yet. Yeah. Or if you wanna do everything way more easily, do this. Oh, you just need to do this. Hold your hand here, or of course you can just put it here, but I'd rather pick this one because it looks cooler, and just fire away. And then you reload it, of course. This is genuinely heavy. Pull this, and then you fire again, but of course, there's nothing in the mag. Now we're gonna load all the darts inside. And then I'm gonna manually count how many I've put. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna put all of this inside this. Okay. Alright, there you go, it's inside. Will it fall off? No. Now we're gonna shoot that glass door. Alright. Okay. Okay. Then, if you want to put the water inside of the gun to make the smoke, you need this, and you need to press it first. Then, get a glass of water or whatever, and then take it in. Just let go, basically. And there you go. Now you have your water inside. And then, if you want to put it inside the gun, you need to open this up, and there's already water inside, actually. Alright, then just squeeze it out. There you go, now it's full. And then, I mean, like, I still have some water here, but still it's gonna overload. You need to press this button. And there you go, now it's all coming out. And this is all water, by the way. No anything, no carbon dioxide, but from the camera it looks like fire, doesn't it? Because fire can be blue, it's definitely possible. The water is still on top, so yeah, it's gonna stay there for a while. Pew. I'm gonna try shooting it with the smoke. Pew. I'm breathing, bro. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like a fire. You know, it's a flamethrower. It's supposed to be red, but it's kind of blue sometimes. And now we're on to the conclusion of the gun. So the things I like about the gun, in my opinion, is that 1, cool design and basically a replica, a Nerf replica of the real life M1917 Browning. Yes, also made by America, not Germany. That's what I thought too. And second is that this also has a belt, this belt feeding thing, and also this thing, which is basically the ammo box, which, I mean, like, of course, it does say that it's a belt feeding gun, but sometimes these kind of guns just have it as a decoration, so they're not actually useful. They're just pieces of plastic embedded onto this plastic, so it's just a decoration. And usually those kind of guns, you know, not really there. And the third thing I like about this gun is that it has a bipod, and the bipod also has supports, which is a bonus point. And then another cool thing is that it also has suction cups, so you can put it on top of your car if it has a sunroof. And the final part is the water. There's smoke coming out of it. That's cool. Really cool for a Nerf war too. Especially a Nerf war actually. Alright, so now the things I don't really like about the gun. One, it's made of plastic and it feels thin. And that's pretty much it. But I was gonna rant about how this was also made of plastic, but it's quite thick. Well, I mean, like, it's fine because this is cool and also fun to play with. And as you notice, there's no more light or anything coming out of this little blue hole because I had to turn it off because the battery was really not in the best shape. I have to recharge it, of course. And also, guys, if any of you would comment where I will get this cool gun, I will be putting the shop link inside the description under the chapters of the video. And yeah. Anyways, since the outro, stay safe, stay healthy, don't forget to stay happy, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Can this shoot? It doesn't really load, so I don't think it can shoot, so I'll just say a normal bye-bye.